Happy Saturday, beauties.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I feel like it's been a little while.
It really has been a little while. Lots been going on. Life
Life,
happened.
life's been happening.
It has, but it's spooky season's upon us. And we obviously are all about Halloween
Oh, of
and
course.
spooky makeup. So we wanted to do a special look today, and we'll be trying more be a little more consistent with content, just because we love coming with you guys. It's just sometimes life does get in the way. We work full-time jobs, we have side businesses, so it can be a bit much.
Full-time student as well.
Full-time student, about to be a student again with my KSAC, so
Yeah.
it's a lot. So, but we love you guys, and if you don't find us on here, look at our TikTok, look on our Instagram. We're posting there looks and things like that. But today we wanted to do some spooky, dramatic Halloween looks. My husband and I today are actually going to go look through some stores to see if there's any Halloween stuff out. So we might be posting some of that on TikTok too. But Melissa and I want to do some fun stuff today.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to do some nice witchy, smoky, spooky, but not like, I would say more sexy looks.
Definitely
not like horror or gore looks.
You could wear this out. The colors we're choosing, I think, are more Halloween, but the style is like sexy. You could wear it out. You could even wear it with your costume, but it'll be subtle. So if you took your costume off and just wanted to have regular clothes on, it would work just as well.
Yep.
My color palette today is going to be red and black because I saw some of these looks on the internet and I'm like, oh, I've got to try those. Mm-hmm. So my color palette today is going to be red and black. Notice we have our base on and everything. I'm baking a little bit under here because what I'm going to do, so I do have patches, and I just want to forewarn people. I do have the patches that are eyeshadow protectors, so to speak, but I don't know if it's because my skin is just so oily, whether I have base on or even not. For some reason, it absorbs oil from my skin, and then it absorbs the color that lands on them, and then it transfers to my skin.
Oh.
Yeah, so I end up with a big mess either way, and I found that just leaving a shit ton of powder underneath my eyes and then whipping it away afterwards works 100 times better.
Yep, you just take a powder brush and just wipe it away.
Yep, so that's what I did. So I'm kind of baking a little bit.
I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do that, though, too. And I do have my foundation and my brows and everything on. And my color palette is going to be more like greens and smoky. And I wanted to add like a little bit of that to it. I'm going to be doing it's called a reverse cat eye look. So you focus all of like your smokiness underneath the eye, and then you keep the top part of the eye really light. I have never tried this on myself, so it should be really interesting considering I have a very deep set eyeball. So we will see how that works. And I'm using a couple of different palettes. I've got my Norvina, I've got my JS, and I've got some other stuff, kind of mixing and matching it to sort of get where I want to go.
I too. I have my Conspiracy palette from Jeffree Star, and I'm also going to be using all of that from ColourPop. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You can follow along. We'll explain exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it as we go along. So you can follow along.
Create your own smoky look.
Yes, for Halloween. So we want to know, are you excited for Halloween? We know that there's a lot going on still with COVID. Oh boy, this is the pandemic that never ends. But does anybody have any plans? Are you excited? What are your plans?
So after the 4th of July in my house, it becomes spooky season. Although I do have Halloween stuff up in my house all year long.
So do we. So I'm actually going to go in with my finger with uncuffed, and I'm going to cover my eye because I like having a powder base because I just feel it helps everything blend a little better. But I like to
put my eyeshadow base on.
Oh, yep. And I used, because Melissa has me addicted I use my P. Louise.
That's what I'm going to put a little bit on my little P. Louise here.
And I really like it because it really is amazing. Like, I also love Too Faced as well and Pretty Vulgar. But as you know, I do like the P. Louise. It's amazing.
And if you don't have an eyeshadow base, foundation and concealer work just as good.
Yep, they do. Or you can even put a little bit of your face primer on there as well. Just a lot thinner. Don't hunk it on.
Never tried face primer on the eyeball before.
So the e.l.f. Mint Melt Away Face Primer actually works really, really well for priming the eyes because
really
it's sticky.
Does it have menthol in it?
I don't know if it's menthol, but it definitely it's not as minty as it sounds.
I would just be worried, like if the menthol, like you wouldn't want to be careful getting it in the eye.
No, it doesn't sting. It's just very sticky.
Oh,
So
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, I like it a lot actually.
So first I'm going to take on the top of my eye, I'm going to take a little like light color just to kind of warm it up just a little bit.
Yeah. And so I'm actually going to go in. So I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go in with Jeffree Stars, Flaming Hot, right there. And I'm just going to start in the corner. I have very inset hooded eyes like Melissa. So I'm going to go into the corner right here and just kind of start lightly putting in that color. And I'm using this type of brush. It's a little floofy, but that's exactly what I want.
I have my Luxie brush, and it's got, this is the color I'm using. It's called Mint Condition. And then I'm just taking that, putting it in my crease, and then just a little bit above my crease. I want everything to be really light on the top part of my eye. I don't want it to be real dark. Although I think this is giving a little bit more pigment than I had anticipated.
And I'm right there with you with the pigment. Again, I'm just going to go in the corner of my eye. Whoops.
And then what I'm going to do is just kind of wing it out on the end. So when I blend up, we'll have that color there.
So there's one thing you can definitely say about JS products. They are pigmented. There is no two ways about that.
Taking my Nightmare Before Christmas brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that Mint Condition underneath just to kind of start layering it up.
Now I'm going to take my dry cleaning brush. I'm going to just wipe that off.
Just remember, it always looks worse before it gets better.
There's one thing I have learned, and you know what? It's with contouring, especially because I love to contour. I don't always have time for it, but I do love to contour. You have to trust the process. And the thing with makeup too, what's beautiful about it is it's versatile. It's what you make of it. And that's the beautiful part of it. Like, you can start out with something and it can be completely different, and that is totally okay.
Makeup's fun.
It is fun.
Play around with it. Have fun with it.
All right, so I'm going to take this small brush right here, and I'm going to take my All That palette. And I'm going to go in with Silhouette right here. Now, I actually really love ColourPop. I really, really love ColourPop. Maybe I won't use that.
So what stores are you going to today?
Well, I think we're going to hit some dollar stores.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think, of course we're going to get Starbucks. I mean,
of course.
Starbucks. So we'll probably hit Starbucks, and we'll go to some dollar stores, maybe some Dollar Generals, just because, you know what? Everybody's on a budget. I mean, COVID did a number on people and is doing a number on people continuously.
Yeah.
You know, and I think people should learn. Oh, yes. I think we all need to, you know, oh, I'm making a mess. That's all right. Nothing new. If you saw my makeup space, you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? And some days I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, your puppies will want to put makeup on later.
I don't know. Haley's kind of like, if you touch me with that, I might hurt you. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
And tell everybody who Haley is.
Haley is my pit terrier. She is my
lover. She's a lover.
She is a lover. She's just okay, perfect. So I'm actually decided against. I'm going to go in with my Coradito right here from my Delancey palette.
Oh, I forgot I have that one too.
Yeah. So she's my thing, but my makeup thing is just crazy. But we're gonna go to some stores today and just see what we can find that's on a budget for Halloween. And I mean, we already have some Halloween stuff. I don't know if I can show you.
Yes, you do. I can see it in your background. Oh, and there's Santa.
So we've got some Halloween already going.
Say hello to Santa.
Hello, Santa. Santa and clowning around Art the Clown. So I'm going to go in here with the corner again with the Coradito to give it a little extra splooge of red because that's our color palette today.
So my husband is going to the toy convention in Syracuse today.
Is that the Salt City Collecticon?
Yep. It's in DeWitt Shopping Mall, I think it is. Well, what used to be remnants of that. Oh, he's going with some family.
Well, he probably should go while he can because Lord knows what's going to be happening.
Yeah, and then I'm going to clean a little bit. So that's always fun. And I'm just going to relax.
Is it fun, though? Really, is it? Not really.
I feel like when I have anxiety, the best way to burn it off is by cleaning.
That, you know, that might be true.
I have all that. Just taking a lime green and putting it right under my eye. Because now that I have the lighter colors on top, I'm going to build up that darker underneath.
So it apparently, thanks, Aunt Matt, it's in the Old Great Northern Mall.
Oh, okay. So that's actually in Liverpool, I think.
Yes. So.
So they're going, it's today and tomorrow, but they're going to check it out today.
Yeah, we've seen advertisements. We actually know the people who are doing it. They were actually going to volunteer at our event, but because of COVID, now see, you're taking that all to the corner of my eye. Oh, I love it. We had to postpone, but I'm glad to see they're still doing theirs. But capacity issues are, well, they're an issue with COVID.
Yeah.
So.
Now I'm going to go in and take an even darker green. Just keep layering that up.
So what's everybody's favorite thing about spooky season? Do you even like Halloween? If so, what are your favorite movies? We want to know. What are your favorite movies?
Of course, you know, I love Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Oh, yes.
But I always feel like Harry Potter kind of falls between Halloween and like Christmas. I don't know why. And same thing with Nightmare Before Christmas. Even though I watch them all year long.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they do. I mean, they have Christmas scenes, they have Halloween scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I love it all. And then, of course, you know, I don't really watch so much horror during Christmas time because, well, it's Christmas. But once it is January 1st, we break out the horror again. No regrets. Oh, I love that color. It's so witchy. It's so witchy. So I know we're kind of laid back today, but we're hoping you're enjoying the show. We really wanted to do this and do some fun colors and really need to organize.
Just play around and do some looks for you.
Oh, yep. Scream and Rocky Horror Picture Show. They're huge in our household.
Oh, yes. Definitely Scream.
And Ski Ulrich.
Rocky Horror, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. The cool thing is we met Ski Ulrich and we met Matthew Willard, who were fabulous, by the way.
And you also met
Barry Boswick. I have his underwear.
Yep, from
Rocky Horror.
Which that was pretty exciting.
It's always exciting.
I also love Night of the Living Dead. That's always a must.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going in and blending this really quick.
And I was fortunate enough to meet the lead guy from the original Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah. And then we've met Tony Todd from the Candyman, who is also in a remake of Night of the Living Dead, who is also in Hatchet. Derek Mears, who was in Hatchet, and in Friday the 13th, he played one of the Jasons. And once in a while, I get to talk to CJ Graham, who's awesome, who was Jason in Jason number 6.
My husband got his action figure.
Oh,
so that so that way, you know, maybe down the road, if he ever gets to meet him.
He will. Which I'm very excited about that.
I'm just buffing this bottom part out. I want to go just a tad teensy darker.
All right. So I am actually now going to go in with Please Me and just kind of darken some of this up a little bit.
I had massive fallout, so I had to kind of fix that. For myself, I enjoy doing makeup on myself, but I always feel like with like the smoky looks and just makeup in general, like I always feel a lot more comfortable, believe it or not, doing these types of look on other people.
Well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to see on other people, especially when you have hooded eyes. It's a little easier to see.
I just have to get up for 1 second. I'll be right back. I apologize.
Right, so I'm going to do a cut crease. I love cut creases. I think they're so sexy. They're my favorite look. So I'm going to do a cut crease today.
Sorry, I'm back. I just had to lock my front door.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes. Now I'm going to... So instead of using an eyeliner, I'm going to take some of my Retro Rainbow Hydro Palette. It's from Chaotic Cosmetics. And this is water-based activated. So I'm going to use a little bit of that green underneath for my eyeliner. And I'm absolutely obsessed with this product. I'm just taking a
Your
little.
eyes look so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Yours do too.
Thank you. I feel so bad. I didn't wear leopard today. Oh.
I didn't wear leopard, but I have my Halloween shirt on.
You do. I was making a reference.
To what?
Think back what you told me about somebody wanting me to wear leopard.
Now I'm just dipping in my, and I'm activating my eyeshadow or my hydro pigment. So you kind of get like a paste look. Just want to make sure there's not too much water in there because it'll be really runny.
Oh, I love that look.
And this is what I'm going to use for my cat eyeliner. Okay.
Are you all right? What did I miss?
Just do it. Luana.
All righty.
Oh, I think it's covering up my eyeshadow.
Is that not good?
No, that's all right.
As you can see, I've cut my crease. I have some fallout here, but I will take care of that when I whoosh everything away. I'm actually going to take my same brush that I just used, and I'm going to go in with some black. As soon as I just kind of.
So there's the cat eye from that.
So pretty.
And I took it inside my eye just a little bit more.
So I am actually going to go in with this black. It's called My Rides Here. And I am going to go in here and just buff out some. And then I might take it inward a little bit.
Oh, this stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
It's they're a small independent label. You can check them out. They do have a Instagram page, and they do have a website too, Chaotic Cosmetics, and they have so many great products. And if you were just looking to try like maybe one of their hydro shadows, you can get them individually too, but their price point is so good. And for a small independent brand, I feel like the even during the pandemic, like their shipping was like really, really good. And it came packaged so beautifully. And I can't say enough great things about the eyeshadow. And I don't even know how I stumbled about it, except I maybe saw it from TikTok, or maybe I saw them on Instagram, somebody using it. And And then this was their rainbow collection. So it's really nice because you get pretty much all the primary colors. So you can mix and match if you wanted to create like deeper, darker colors.
Oh, I really like that. Except for the fallout. I'm not a big fan of fallout, but it happens.
And they do have their own brushes that came with it, but I was a dummy and I didn't get one. So I just have a paintbrush that I use specifically, because it's all water-based and you can use it. I'm sure you could use a makeup one too, but a finer tip like this works so much better when putting it on.
So now I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. Soften it up just a tad. And blend it right into the reds. Just like so.
And the nice thing about this look is if you want to add more pigment to it, you can add more. If you want to deepen it up, go for it.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, like I said before, I am going to go in and I'm going to cut my crease. And I'm going to go in the P. Louise. I'm going to put some just a little bit on the, actually I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. Then I'm going to dip in it with my brush as needed. That way I can control the amount that I have on my eyes. And I'm using a flat brush, right, like that. Nice flat brush.
And I didn't do any eyeliner on the top. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to like kind of deepen it up.
We're so quiet. It's not like us.
No, I'm concentrating.
We are.
I'm focused. I'm just using a little Lily Lashes mascara. I guess if you had some falsy eyelashes, you could put those on. But I'm not putting them on for today.
So just so you guys know, when you look into the tagging, the hashtags of our video today, you will see like Fenty and e.l.f. and such like that. Those are the products we used prior to coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our bases. Those are our powders.
I'm obsessed with the Fenty foundation.
Oh my God, your eyes look phenomenal.
Oh, thank you. I feel like it's very Cleopatra.
I think so. You know what? I wonder, because Liz Taylor used to do her own makeup on set.
Did she?
Yeah. She never had a makeup artist. And she would often do a look just like that. So I wonder if she kind of was the first one to do a reverse cat eye without even knowing
she's doing it. I'm just putting a little NARS Orgasm blush just on the high peaks of my cheek. Because I can. And then I'm going to take a little powder, I think, and just clean up underneath my eyes. Get that fallout going. And I just take a little powder, put over the blush. It just kind of helps sets it and keep it in place longer.
Yep. And now I'm going to take actually, because I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take this glitter glue that Miss Lissa bought me. And
It's the best.
Yes, I'm going to put that on.
It's by NYX or NYX. It's glitter glue. It's probably one of the top. I use it for like glitter or like frosted eyeshadows, just to give the pop of the pigment and the glitter something to adhere to. You can use a brush like Tiffany's using. I often use my finger.
Well, I start
whatever works for you.
Now, don't worry. Again, trust the process. I will be cleaning this up when I get the finished product on into my cut crease. I'm not as neat with makeup as Melissa is.
I don't know. I'm kind of messy. If you saw my beauty room and all of my products that are here on my table, you'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's me too, but I'm also messy putting it on. Okay. But there is a method to the madness. So I'm actually going to bring some glitter on because I like some shimmer. So I'm actually going to use this right here. It is called Uncensored. And I'm going to put that right in my cut crease.
And, if you want to do, like, because I didn't really do any shadow, like real dark shadow or liner up on top. But if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to add some of the liner on top, you can. That's the nice part about makeup. It's fun. And so there's no rules. So you can add what you want, what you don't want. You can do whatever you want. My aunt said, hi, Tiff and Melissa from Virginia.
Hello.
Just gotta put some lipstick on. And they always say that people with green eyes shouldn't wear green eyeshadow, but I have green eyes and I absolutely love wearing green eyeshadow. I feel that there are some shades that can get kind of muddy. So I feel like with the right color, the right undertone, you can really make the green eyes pop. I know that the purple usually is the one that works the best, but to make the green pop a little bit more.
Well, I think the same is said for blue eyes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't wear blue eyeshadow, but I like wearing blue eyeshadow and purple eyeshadow. I think it makes my eyes pop, actually.
Yeah. I like blue eyeshadow within a certain range of blue, because for me, I've got a lot of blue underneath my eye. So sometimes I feel it makes the darkness underneath my eyes kind of come out.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm just going to use a little bit of my lovely Laura Lee Los Angeles liquid lipstick. I think this is the color. Yes, it is, in Topless. I absolutely love this item. She's another YouTuber, but also has her own independent makeup beauty brand. I absolutely love her liquid lipsticks, and I'm obsessed with her Nudie Patootie palette. I think I use it pretty much almost every single day. It's a great palette if you like to wear color on your eyes for work, but you don't want to put a lot on. It is amazing. It has lighter colors, darker colors. The color pigment and blendability is amazing.
I do like her Nudie Patootie liquid lip. And I love her eyeshadow palettes. I
love her liquid lipstick because it dries down, but it doesn't make you feel like it is sucking all the moisture out of your lips.
Exactly. I like it a lot. Oh, I'm a mess. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and sweep through here and get off all of the excess fallout.
Sorry about that. Little ASMR there. Dropping everything.
All right. So what I'm going to do, and I normally do like to go in with some eyeshadow on the bottom and smoke it out, but full disclosure, my contacts are giving me an absolute pain in the ass today. And so sometimes when I do the under eye eyeshadow, it really aggravates them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the black on top, right to my cut crease, and right underneath. Today I'm using Maybelline Unstoppable.
Oh, my aunt texted me. She said, don't forget about the all-time classic movies, Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Hocus Pocus, which I absolutely love Hocus Pocus, but I know that there's people out there in the world that don't like that movie, but I absolutely adore it. You can see behind me over there is my Hocus Pocus, which is wood figure that my uncle actually made for me for my birthday last year, I think it was, or the year before. I absolutely adore it. And I decided that I'm keeping it up all year long because I absolutely love it.
Because you should.
Because I can. And then, let's see, she said also, well, Nightmare Before Christmas, definitely. Mad Monster Party. I don't know if I know that one.
I don't know if I know that one either, but I will give you another one to watch, which is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
Saturday the 14th.
Saturday the 14th. Okay.
It's really funny.
I also like Monster Squad. That's always a classic from my childhood in Goonies, but I feel like those movies are all year long movies. So
I think so too. And my husband's favorite as well. He likes Monster Squad and the Goonies.
And recently, I just started watching. I watched the first one, but I just started watching the Underworlds because Netflix had released all of the Twilights. So I know there's people out there that are like, "Oh my God, Twilight!" But Tiffany and I, we are diehard Twilight fans. We waited in the book release party for New Moon when it came out. We have always loved it. We read all the books. Now watching the movies. As an older woman, I'm kind of like, ugh, but it's still really good. I still enjoy them. But I discovered the movie Underworld. And I have, it's the baby's barking.
Songs of their people, sorry.
But you know how they always say that there's some movies out there that the second movie is better than the first movie? I definitely think that watching Underworld 2 and then I watched Underworld 3 the other night, those are a lot better. I love the first one, but I feel like those were so much better. And then I did see on HBO Max, they added Blade. So I think we're going to watch those, but I think my husband's a little skeptical of watching them because apparently the other night, I woke up in my sleep and like flung out of bed. He's like, "What's wrong?" And I was screaming. I was yelling, "The vampires are in here!"
Which you do quite often.
Yeah, I haven't talked in my sleep in quite some time. That was a first in a while. And he's like, "Go back to sleep. You're sleeping." And I guess I was pretty adamant that I wasn't sleeping. And he said, I rolled over and picked up my phone. I have no memory of any of this. And he said, "Melissa, you are sleeping. Go back to bed." It was in the middle of the night. And I rolled over and I said something like, "I can't. You told me there's vampire spiders in here." And he was like, so I guess he told me, "So there's vampire spiders in here now, or bugs or something." And then I went back to sleep. But
yeah. Should we go and revisit The Girl on the Wall?
I haven't had that one in a little bit, but yeah, that was kind of freaky. When Tiffany stayed with me when I lived with my parents, we were sleeping, and apparently I woke up in the night saying to her something about a girl on the wall.
You said the girl was watching us. The girl on the wall was watching us.
The girl on the wall was watching us. I have no recollection of that, but
I do. So what I did is I just took some bronzer and I went halfway down, and now I'm going to go ahead and blend these in.
Looks good.
Thanks.
I usually feel like you finish way before me. And for some reason, I'm finished way before you. I don't know why.
Well, because I
But
think
it
it's
is
more efficient.
Yeah, I love Hocus Pocus. I also like The Corpse's Bride, and I also love
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. That's a great one. It, but I feel like the movies It are like ones you can watch all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I love the newer ones, but I also love the ones with Tim Curry. Were so good.
Oh, you know what? They both have their own
take on it, and they're both
and they can both stand on their own as well. I like them both very, very much. Very, very, very much. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with some Ciate London.
I did get my Ciate watermelon one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's like you can't really see it on here. It's got like shimmery to it, but when you put it on your skin, it doesn't really show up like shimmery.
No.
No. Well, it kind of gives like a nice little glow, and it smells like watermelon, which is
I know,
lovely.
I love that. My favorite part about it.
Mm.
Now, what did I do with? Now, I'm going to go in with my Wet and Wild highlighter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Some shimmer.
Got the Wet and Wild highlighter in Who's That Pearl. This was like my obsession many moons ago, and I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I was so excited because I found it in the dollar store.
Sometimes you can find some amazing things in the dollar store.
Well, I've been watching TikTok, and apparently they have some hard candy products in the dollar store, but I have not lipsticks, but I have not come across them. And you can see it's like a little sponge highlight. I'm just gonna dip the little thing in. Maybe I need my. Look at that glow.
Look at the glow. She's glowing.
It just gives you that glow within, and for $1.
And you know what? I didn't really like, I'll be honest with you, because I have, again, really oily skin. I didn't like looking like I was shiny. But then I realized I don't look like I'm shiny. I just look glowy.
Yes, it's not like the oil shine. It's
no, I don't look like I look like, ooh, hey.
And there's a difference between, I think, like oily sweat skin and like the glow from within.
Oh, huge difference. And then when I'm done, I'm just going to put some mascara on. But I get very anal sometimes about my makeup. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it happens.
I have to say, you did your brows. I'm quite impressed.
You know, I have been doing them only because if I don't, they look really, really washed out and not in a good way. So I have been doing them more lately. And I got compliments actually from my boss, which was really cool. She's like, oh, your eyebrows. I'm like, thanks. I decided to do them. Yay me.
I can't wait till you come and I'm going to do your makeup for you.
I know. We're going to have so much fun. So we'll probably be filming a lot more in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be invading Melissa for my birthday. And we're going to have lots of fun.
Yep. She's going to let me do her makeup for her, and we can show it on here if people would like that.
I think so. I think that would be fun. And I'm also I'm using the Maybelline Sky High mascara.
Maybe we'll attempt to do some kind of like spookier looks.
Oh yeah.
I love the look of like when they do the skull along the jaw. I don't know if I've done it before, just not on camera, just because it did take quite some time to like get that etched out. But I did get some new makeup, so I'm hoping that maybe that may help me a little bit. I bought this off of Amazon. It's called CC Beauty, and they're all cream based, so maybe that might help. I saw somebody use it on TikTok or online somewhere, and they said this was really good. It's all they're oil based, so I don't know. We'll see. They're still sealed. I haven't used them yet. And then I figured between that and my chaotic cosmetics palette, maybe that would be good. I feel like I should add like a little glitter or something. Let's see here. Once upon a time, I had glitter eyeliner.
I am also using the Royally Nude Liquid Lip.
Liquid lip. Well, what's this? Yeah, I have, but it's the only thing is I think it's pink liquid lipstick or liquid lipstick, like that glitter. Maybe. I'm going to tap into some of my, whatchamacallit. That's all my ColourPop.
Here we go. Oh, I love it. I love her liquid lip. I really, really do. Oh, so good. I don't want to brag, but we look pretty hot.
Put a little glitter, but let's see.
One more coat, and then we're going to spray, and then we'll be done. See, it took a little longer today, but sometimes spooky and sexy looks do take a little longer, and that's okay. We just hope you.
Oh, there you go. I added some glitter. That's what it was missing. I love the ColourPop glitters. They are so good.
They really
you don't even with the glitters, you don't even need a like a base or anything. It just sticks right to the eye.
For cosmetics, they have really good quality brands for like good price point.
And maybe if my aunt and my mom are watching, maybe they'll let us do their makeup for them.
Oh, that would be fun. All right, now I'm going to take the
or maybe my sister-in-law, we can get her on.
Project.
Oh, I'll finish with my Prep and Prime Fix It by MAC.
And here you go.
Oh, that smells so good.
I also, the Jeffree Star's one smells good too. This is sexy, spooky, versatile look. We hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please give us a like and a share.
Thumbs up.
What would you like to see? Comment. Would you like to see anything? Go ahead. Look at my teeth. I'm gonna do. I don't anymore. Okay. Comment on what you'd like to see, what you like, what you don't like. Well, I know we're going to get better with content, I promise. Once life kind of gets organized again, we'll get much better with content. I want to thank everybody for watching us. There are hashtags down below for all the products we used today. Go like our Facebook, go like our Instagram, go like our Twitter, go like our TikToks. We have each individual TikTok. Go like them as well because we'll be doing some together. And then like and share our page. I want to thank you all so much for joining us. You guys are amazing. And it's spooky
I
season.
feel like it's been a while, so it felt really good to sit down and play with makeup with you. And, I hope everybody enjoys their day. It's a beautiful Saturday, whether or not you have it off or you're working. Just remember to spread love, not hate.
That's right. Be kind to people. They can't control everything. Even if you don't like that you have to do something you don't like to do, it's not their personal policy, it's their company's. So treat them with gracious and kindness. Treat people how you want to be treated. But
never know what somebody else is going through until you've actually walked in their shoes. So just keep reminding yourself of that.
1,010%. I'm Tiffany Beth.
I'm Melissa Ann.
We're Midnight Beauties, and we're best friends.
Friends. Oh, you mixed it up. I was going to say we're best friends and we're Midnight Beauties.
That's okay. I love you so, so much. And just remember, spread love, not hate. Okay, guys? We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.